Well, hello and welcome to Caring for the Ministry Leader's Soul from Moody Bible Distance Learning. This is your fearless leader, Professor Jefferson Williams, coming to you from the remote location of Shenoa Baptist Church in Shenoa, Illinois, from my office. So, good morning and welcome. Tomorrow actually starts the class, but I thought that I would do a short video to help you with some expectations. First, this is my favorite class to teach, by far, and you're going to find out why. I did not have a class like this at all in undergraduate or graduate school. I did not have a class that even came close to the things that we're going to talk about, and because I didn't have that, I didn't learn some skills that I needed to be in ministry. And about 5 years ago, I fell down and go boom, as we used to say with our little kids, when our kids were little. I fell down, go boom. I did nothing immoral, I did nothing illegal, I did nothing unethical. I just got really tired. And I didn't take care of myself very well, and I basically just fell down. And I took 5 years off. I took 5 years out of pastoral ministry. And it's taken 5 years to get my passion back, to get my heart back where it needs to be. And now I see some of the things that I was doing that led to me just falling apart. Basically not taking care of my soul very well. Taking care of everybody else's soul, but not mine. And so we're going to learn some things in this class. And some of you are going to think that, oh, this isn't a deep theological class. This isn't a class about a book of the Bible or about deep systematic theology or anything, and so it's not as important. I'm going to tell you it's more important. I am. As I've watched many of my friends who went through seminary with me, as I've watched them, most of them leave the ministry. Most of them are not in ministry anymore. In fact, research tells us that 80% of people who start in ministry don't finish in ministry. And I think one of the reasons is that no one is teaching people how to take care of their own souls. As pastors and teachers and missionaries and people who want to love Jesus and love the world, we give and we give and we give. And sometimes we don't take care of ourselves very well. So this class is going to be, I think, one of the most important classes that you take the entire time you're at Moody. And I've walked the road. I fell down, go boom. I spent 5 years out of pastoral ministry, and now I'm back in it. I'm a pastor of a little church in Shenoa, Illinois, and so I've kind of walked the road. So I want you to learn from me. Throughout the class, I'm going to be telling you stories about things that happened to me, and I'm telling you that because I'm kind of standing on the other side of a big hole, and I want to say, hey, don't fall in that hole. So if you have any questions, you can always call me or text me or email me. I just want to give you some expectations for this class. First of all, listen to me carefully. In 20 years, you will not remember what you made in this class, or most of the other classes that you take. I promise, you won't remember, okay? And so it is important that you keep first things first, and first things first is walking with Jesus, right? And so I don't want you skimping on your daily quiet time or your devotionals or whatever you do to walk with Jesus. I don't want you skimping on that because you have work to do. I would recommend a book by Watchman Nee called Sit, Walk, Stand. And it's a short little book about Ephesians and about how we need to learn to sit. Christ was seated in the heavenlies, and we are in Christ, so we are seated with him, and we need to learn to rest. So first of all, take care of your relationship with Jesus. Second, take care of your relationship with your family. Don't ignore them in order to do school. You're kind of defeating the whole purpose of this class. So there'll be discussion boards. I expect you guys to do them on time. Moody policy is that if you do not, it is a 0, and I just finished grading. I just finished posting the grades from the last class, and that's just an easy 20 if you do the discussion board. So make sure that you do those. And every professor has a pet peeve, and this is mine. And for those of you who have been in the class, you know this. You are college. You're in college. I'm expecting you to write college level material, which means little or no errors, no spelling errors, no grammar errors, no sentence structure. By this time, you should be able to write. And unlike when I was growing up, you have spell check and Grammarly and all this other stuff. I didn't have any of that. So make sure to proofread your papers. Make sure that they are in MLA format. Make sure you do everything that the prompt asks you to do. Okay? Let me see if there's anything else. That's it. So love God and love others. This class comes third or fourth or fifth or eighth or whatever it's supposed to be in your life. I am excited to shepherd you through this class, and I really do feel like a shepherd in this class more than any other class that I teach. And we're going to have a great time learning together, and you're going to be challenged big time. And my prayer is that you would hear what God is trying to say to you through this class. Okay? That's it. So those are my expectations. So let's have a great class, and let's do it together.